Sarmiento.
You know what with you or no, tomorrow. You live your dreams?
Nanda.
Let's go, Ray. Come on.
That's a good call.
There we go. Good ball.
Go, Ray.
Nice serve.
Big hold, let's go.
Big hold. Come on.
It's Andrea.
He's never been to one, so.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. He's very good for them. He's very good for them. His game. So bad. I don't think he'll be better. The other thing is he's irregular. He's so bad. I get some cool story that I shouldn't say because I didn't be lucky that I actually beat him. I was 18.
Did you do 9 versus 12 years? What do you think Ray's toughest shot was?
Very good at that. So, good balls are going to you probably know the guy.
Advantage Nanda. Dirty love. Oh, 40 love. Sarmiento. 15 left. Nanda. There you go, Ray. 15 left. 15 all.
Out! That was out! Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to Govind, Nanda and Raymond Sarmiento. #1 seed, Raymond Sarmiento. Also last year's champion in a magnificent performance. I think it was against that 6'7" lefty, right? Anyway, what a great run you've had this year as well as last year. Placed a really tough opponent, but I mean, speaking for everyone here, my neck was hurting. You two guys are hitting it so hard, I was trying to keep track of it, it was almost impossible. But anyway, just talk a little bit about your match and, you know, and the tournament you had and what lies in the future for you.
Yeah, First of all, I'd like to thank the Patel family for hosting such a great event. Amazing tournament. I always love coming up here, even though I'm from SoCal. You know, I feel right at home in NorCal here, so thanks again for supporting. Thank you to all the ball kids today, referees, tournament director Cheryl for, again, hosting a great tournament, making this tournament run so smoothly. Congrats to Govind. Keep it up, even though he's a Bruin, you know. So, I forgive him, but good luck, man. Keep it up. Great stuff. Yeah, that's all I got. Hopefully, I'll come back next year.
Let me ask you a little about, I asked the ladies and some of the other semifinalists, like, for a lot of the young players who are out here and the old guys like me, I really noticed like such a high level of being able to hit slice backhands and, you know, finishing at the net with some beautiful backhand volleys. At what point in your career, because you know how it is with juniors, you're just hitting ground stroke after ground stroke, at what point in your career did you start to develop that shot?
You really like the backhand slice, so I heard you talking about with the ladies earlier. But
Trying to get a job here at Lifetime.
Yeah, I like Rodwanska said earlier. You know, it's a great shot to utilize and to have in your toolbox. You know, I think it's a good shot to mix up when you're kind of looking for a different pace, looking for a different shot, and you know, it's a good shot to look for your forehand too if you're trying to set up your forehand. But to stay down and hit the shot. So,
Raymond, Sarmiento, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for this fantastic and talented tennis player, and the best of luck, and hopefully see you next year. And now, Mr. Govind Nanda, please join me, sir. First of all, congratulations. God, what a match. You two guys were just slugging it out like a couple of heavyweights. In any event, please, you know, give me your version of how the match was going. Obviously, you played really great against a great opponent and last year's champion. Just maybe you can give some of us your thoughts strategically and what you were thinking about as you were playing.
I was fortunate to serve very well today. I made a lot of first serves, especially in bigger moments, and was able to use my first ball, kind of keeping it low, moving him to the opening court a lot. And that kind of helped me, I would say, get on top a little bit. But this is not my first time doing this, by the way. I'm just a little nervous all of a sudden, I don't know. But yeah, throughout the match, I mean, I was playing well. I hadn't played this ball all week. First match, I felt really comfortable out here in the conditions, the balls. But yeah, Jesus, choking on my words. But yeah, thank you to all the fans, tournament director, supervisor, ball kids, referees, everyone who made this event possible. The Patel family for throwing such a great event on. I really appreciate it, and it was great to be out here today.
Yeah, it's not that it's, I know I make it look easy, but you know. In any event, let me also ask you something else about the slice backhand. Obviously, I love that baby, and you were hitting him great. So, you know, again, for the young players out here, and all of us, you know, 4-0 NTRP players in the USTA League slaving away, can you talk a little bit about when you developed that shot?
I always kind of like using the slice from a young age. I mean, I'm not the biggest guy, so I've had to use my feel for all these years I've been playing. So I developed it, I would say, at a pretty early age, but I like to use it these days more on defense or more to like sneak in and get an easier volley. But yeah, it's a great shot, like Ray said. It's a good one to have in your toolbox, but I prefer hitting over a little more than slicing, to be honest.
Thanks a lot. In any event, the last thing I wanted to ask is, when you were serving at 5-2, you hit like 2 or 3 bombs, right? And like, again, for young players, young juniors, you know, like a lot of young juniors are always just kicking their serves in. what do you do a little bit differently on your first serve, and how much did you work on it to make that a big part of your serving plan?
I worked on my serve for countless hours. I mean, I recently started sliding it a little more just to get the finisher percentage up a bit. So that obviously helps, and not going for aces honestly helps that too. You get more aces if you don't go for them. Going for them kind of drops the percentage and loses you the match in the long term. So yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Govind, Nanda, congratulations, and we'll see you in the finals tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the rest of your night, and to the Patel family, thank you so much for all you've done. Thank you.